Why does an antiderivative tell you the area under the curve? In other words, why, by doing the opposite algebraic process of finding a derivative and plugging in the starting and ending points, why would that give us the area under a curve? An integral sign, as we've used here, over here we're going to look at the area under the curve y equals x squared from 0 to 3. And we're going to represent this area with this integral here. The integral represents the area between 0 and 3 under the curve y equals x squared. The question is, why does finding the antiderivative answer that question? In other words, what do antiderivatives have to do with areas? Why does that work? Mechanically, we know what to do. We do the integral from 0 to 3 of x squared dx. We do the antiderivative. We get 1/3 x cubed. We go from 0 to 3. We plug in 3. We plug in 0. We subtract them. Mechanically know what to do, but there's no obvious reason why that should work. The fundamental theorem connects these two different things. One is the integral, or area under a curve. The other thing is the antiderivative. We often think of these as the same thing, but if you think about it carefully, they're not really the same thing at all. Reversing the algebraic process of a derivative isn't obviously the area under a curve. We're going to show that those unbelievably enough, coincidentally enough, that the area under the curve is directly connected to the antiderivative. In other words, the opposite of doing the derivative. This connection, proving that these two things are the same, which is this unexpected and incredible result, showing that these two things are the same, is the fundamental theorem of calculus.